Hello, and welcome to another episode of Old School Movie Review! Yes, today I'm going to be talking about the movie 28 Days Later. Okay, this movie came out in like 2003. It came out 6/27/2003. I know that because I have the poster on my wall of 28 Days Later. I don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, I was a big fan of this, and I walked onto my local comic shop one day, and the guy that owned the place, or the guy that ran the place, said, "Do you want a poster of this new movie that's coming out?" And I was like, "Sure." That's what's on my wall right now. Uh, and I went to see the movie 3 or 4 different times, actually, when it was out in theaters. I went to see it by myself once. I maybe went to see it by myself twice. And I went to see it with friends. I went to see it with my friend, Al Pope. You may see him on YouTube. He does a lot of different videos. I convinced him to go see it with me, and I went to see it with other people. I went to see it with my brothers, and I went to see it so many times because it is so good. If you like zombie movies, you'll like this. If you like The Walking Dead, you'll like this movie. It kind of takes zombies and it spins them on their head. They're not undead. They are just humans infected with rage. That is all they pretty much say. Humans that have been infected with rage, and they will stop at no ends to eat other humans and kill other humans. They are fast. They run, and and they don't tire out. Uh, this movie starts off with Cillian Murphy playing Jim. He wakes up in a hospital 28 days later after the outbreak of these, I'll just say zombies, because it's a zombie movie, basically. And so he wakes up in a hospital, and there's no one around. There's no one else in the entire hospital. So he leaves. Well, first off, he takes some Coke. He takes some pop cans from the machines so he can survive. He needs sugar to live, and everyone does. And eventually he meets up with a couple crusaders that are attacking the zombies, and he's protected from the zombies, and he finds out that this world is very different than when he went to sleep. Anyway, I won't say too much more than that. I don't want to spoil anything, but questions of life and love and liberty are all asked. This movie asks the question: is it worth living if all you can do is survive? This movie has an excellent soundtrack. The score is excellent, and there are also several different songs from different artists. Granddaddy is one of them. Um, Lots of great music in this. I owned the soundtrack. I asked for it for Christmas for my grandparents in 2003, I'm betting, and they got it for me for Christmas. And I listened to this soundtrack many times, and just watching this movie yesterday was a great treat. Uh, if it makes you care about the characters, and characters go through hardships, you want to see them succeed. And this movie is excellent at setting up characters to succeed or fail. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm trying to stay away from spoilers. But 28 Days Later. Honestly, I've never seen the sequel, 28 Weeks Later. I've never seen it. I never cared about it because it doesn't deal with the characters that are in this movie. I cared so much about the characters in 28 Days Later that when I found out that 28 Weeks Later has nothing to do with them, I wrote the entire movie off. I don't care if it has Michael from Lost in it. I don't give a shit. Anyway, 28 Days Later, an excellent zombie movie. All I do on this show is talk good shit about movies. I try not to. You probably won't be seeing too many negative reviews on this channel. I'm only going to be watching movies that I know I like, and occasionally I will watch a new movie that I've never seen before. There's a chance that I might not like it, and in that case I will have a negative review, but don't count on it, because I am all about enthusiasm. Enthusiasm for life defeats existential fear, and enthusiasm for video games and movies also defeats existential fear. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. Have a great life.